Welcome, my dear learners, for this course on engineering graphics. In this module 2, we were discussing on orthographic projection of plane surfaces. So far, we have solved 10 problems on orthographic projection of plane surfaces. Moving ahead, the problem number 11 of our discussion states that a rectangular lamina of sides 20 mm cross 30 mm rests on HP on one of its longer edges. The lamina is tilted about the edge on which it rests till its plane surface is inclined to HP at 45 degree. The edge on which it rests is inclined at 30 degree to VP. Draw the projections of the lamina. We have a rectangular lamina of sides 20 mm cross 30 mm rests on HP on one of its longer edges. So since it is resting on HP on one of its longer edges, I should take longer edge towards my right and left, such that when I take the projection, I will get the longer edges on either side, so that I can rotate and make the longer edge to incline to HP. So therefore, first I will place a rectangular lamina of 20 mm cross 30 mm such a way that I will get 30 mm towards my right side and left side on HP. In the top view, I can visualize the 30 mm cross 20 mm rectangular lamina. First, let us draw the rectangular lamina such a way that 30 mm will come towards my right and left side. That is, let me first draw XY line drawn. Now draw rectangle of side 20 mm cross 30 mm. Since it is resting on longer edge, I want 30 mm towards my right and left. So draw such a way that you will get 30 mm towards your right side and left side. It will become 30 cross 20. Done. Now I will call this as A, B, C and D. This is vertical plane and this is horizontal plane. We have X and Y. Now take the projection. So I will take the projection. If I take the projection, I will get the laminae as like this. So this is the required laminae. So this is A dash, D dash is invisible. Here we have B dash, C dash is invisible. Now it is resting on longer edge, so therefore let me rest it on AD, longer edge, and the lamina itself is tilted such a way that it rests till its plane surface is inclined to HP at 45 degree. Since the lamina is resting on HP, the second position should show inclination with respect to HP itself. Let it rest on the longer edge A dash, D dash, and it makes an angle of 45 degree with HP. So measure 45 degrees, measured 45 degree. Now you know, when I took projection, I have shorter edge whose length is already known, which is 20 mm. Draw 20 mm at an angle of 45 degrees. At an angle of 45 degrees, draw 20 millimeters. Drawn. So this will give us another end, that is B dash, C dash. Now take the projection. Let me take the projection. This inclination is given, which is 45 degrees. Take horizontal projection and complete the second position, top view. Like this. So this will be our second position, top view. So this is A, B, C and D. Now he says that the edge on which it rests, it is resting on the edge A dash, D dash, is inclined at 30 degrees to VP. So therefore, let me draw 30 degree line. Let me draw 30 degree line. Or let me incline this way. Draw 30 degree line. drawn 30-degree line. On this line I should get the longer edge A dash D dash. So mark A and D whose dimension is already known. This is 20 and this is 30. Now A dash D dash is measuring 30 mm. It is retaining its true dimension, you can observe. Here also it is 30, here also it is 30. No need to go for beta angle. If it is 30 here and less than that here, then we should go for beta angle. Keep that in mind. So the edge which we are inclining is retaining its true dimension, which is 30 mm. So no need to go for beta angle. I have inclined the resting edge at an angle of 30 degrees to vertical plane and the shorter edge is 20. Now it is reduced, right? We have inclined. Now it is reduced. How much is that? It is coming around 15. So transfer it. This is A, B, C and D. So this angle is given, which is 30 degrees. Now take the projection and complete the drawing. This is A. Here I will get B. B is above, right? B is here. D is here. And C is here. Let me mark B dash C dash. So now I can join. This is A dash. This is D dash. This is C dash. And this is B dash. Now connect A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and finally A dash. So it is resting on its longer edge A dash D dash, A dash D dash. AD is the longer edge, it is resting on A dash D dash, which can be seen here also. So this is the solution for problem number 11. Moving ahead, the problem number 12 states that a rectangular lamina of 35 mm cross 20 mm rests on HP on one of its shorter edges. The lamina is rotated about the edge on which it rests till it appears as a square in the top view. The edge on which the lamina rests being parallel to both HP and VP. Draw the projections of the lamina and find its inclination to HP and VP. Come let us solve problem number 12. So if I go for solution of problem number 12, we have, first let us draw XY line. Let us draw XY line. Drawn. This is VP. This is HP. We have a rectangular lamina of 35 mm cross 20 mm rests on HP. It is resting on one of its shorter edge, so therefore I should get shorter edge towards my left and right side. So therefore let me take 20 mm first, then take 35 mm. Done. Let me call it as A, B, C and D. The dimensions are 20 cross 35. 20 cross 35. It is resting on one of its shorter edge, so therefore draw such a way that you will get shorter edge towards your left hand side. Take the projection and draw the front view of the laminae, which is a straight line of dimension 35 mm. So this is A dash, D dash is invisible, here B dash, C dash is invisible. Done. It is inclined at one of its shorter edge. Let me incline at A dash D dash and tilted such a way that it appears as a square in the top view. It appears as a square in the top view. So since 20 mm it should be retained, it should be a square of 20 cross 20. Hence first you draw a square of 20 cross 20 by taking the projection. First you draw a square of 20 cross 20 by taking the projection. 20, 20, 20 and 20. Done. So this is A, B, C and D. Now take the projection. It rests on AD. Now it should be tilted towards the edge BC. So therefore extend BC upwards. Extend BC upwards. Now from compass you measure. How much is this? This is 35. Now keeping here, you intersect this. That is, now you join and measure the angle. How much is that inclination? You calculate. So this is A dash, T dash, this is B dash, C dash. Now measure the inclination. Now if I measure the inclination is coinciding with 55 degrees. The inclination is found to be 55 degrees. Now what he says, the edge on which the lamina rests being parallel to both HP and VP. It is resting on the edge A dash B dash. A dash B dash should be parallel. Now make it parallel. We know how much is the dimension, that is 20 mm. So draw 20 mm line. No need to take projection. 20. So this entire lamina is a square of 20 cross 20. So draw a square of 20 cross 20 again. Drawn. So this should be parallel. So therefore this will become A, D, B and C. Now take the projection and complete the sketch. So this is A, B is here, this is D, whereas C is here. Now take the projection and complete the sketch. Done. So this is A dash, this is D dash, this is B dash and C dash. You can observe A dash D dash is parallel to both. Here it is parallel to VP, here it is parallel to HP. So this is XY line, but he is asking to find the inclination with both HP and VP. The inclination with both HP and VP can be visualized in the side view. So therefore extract the side view for this problem. If I extract the side view for this problem, you know that in first angle projection always right profile plane will yield left side view. This you people know, correct? So this is x1 y1 line. Now to extract the side view, first you should construct 45 degree line on HP side from the intersection of XY line with x1 y1. So draw 45 degree line here. Draw 45 degree line. This you people already learnt in our first module itself, that is orthographic projection of points. We have solved problems on side view. Orthographic projection of straight lines also I have solved problems on side view. Now take the projection, intersect this. So AD is here itself. So here itself I will get A double dash D double dash, A double dash D double dash, that is A double dash is visible, D double dash is invisible in the side view. Similarly, take projection. We are taking left side view because we are plotting on right profile plane. B and C will come here. So this will be B double dash, C double dash. Now you join. Done. So now if you measure with HP, it is already calculated. So therefore with VP it should be 35. Here it is 55 degrees. So this is how you should solve when it is asked to calculate the inclinations with both HP and VP, which can be visualized if you draw side view. Since we don't have space towards left, I am going for right profile plane, which gives us left side view in first angle projection. So this is a solution for problem number 11 and 12. That's all from this lecture. Thank you all.